sensory inputs of which the skin is capable. Touch, and the nerve ending principally responsible for monitoring such are the Meissner's corpuscles.
That was a question last night on the University Challenge.
What's that?
Yes.
Why did I miss it? Why did I on Monday?
Yeah.
When they were doing, the market was supposed to go with me. I did quite well on Monday. I got about 10.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching it. Good. I think I've done well if I get some 10 or more questions right.
That was one of the questions.
They get harder as you get into the next round, a bit harder questions. Touch can be the sort of light touch, I suppose you could call it deep touch or heavy touch. Pressure, again, light pressure, and there is sort of a deeper pressure. These things are, by and large, registered by singing corpuscles. Those are the spring onion type ones, laminated ones. And basically these compress and deform, and what they measure is the amount of compression at the bulb. Nociceptors are generally free nerve endings and literally are a pain. And temperature, hot and cold, probably free nerve endings. If there is a specialized nerve ending for them, I don't know what it is. So if we start off by demonstrating where we can some of these things and talking about others, we start off then by clinical testing for touch. Generally, we would do this, I haven't brought any, with a wisp of cotton wool and just lightly brush the skin.
My GP did that with my leg.
For a sort of more coarse appreciation of touch, you might just touch them. Just touch them. Lay hands upon them. The important thing here is that the patient knows what to expect, so you demonstrate that with their eyes open, and saying, "I'm particularly now with some cotton wool. Can you see me doing it? Can you feel it?" And once you are happy, they understand what the thing is about, then get them to close their eyes and look away, so they can't actually have any other sensory input other than the sensation that you are imparting to them. And you can draw a map of the foot, dorsal and plantar aspects of the foot. You can just map the areas where touch is absent or touch sensations are absent or whatever. And do it with both, as I say, a heavy hand and with something like a wisping hand cotton. Or if you've got a decent pair of fingernails, then just a pair of fingernails would do. So that's touch, which I ain't going to demonstrate. Pressure, again, you can measure pressure, or if you can't measure it, you can't measure it at all. You can test for pressure awareness with the neurotips. Have you all seen those yet? Have you used those?
No.
Mm-hmm. They come. These measure sharp blunt. So this has a sharp needle point and a thick plastic poke at the other end. So they're disposable. You use them once and chuck them away. And again, the test is quite simple. That's blunt. That's sharp. Now close your eyes and all you've got to say is sharp or blunt. Okay. About that. And again, you map that on both the sole and the dorsum of the foot. Don't be too surprised, of course, if when you get to the sole of the foot, the sensations are less obvious or the patient has more difficulty discerning twixt and two, particularly over the metatarsal area and the calcaneal area, which will be where the skin is much thicker, and there is also that sort of fibrophatic pattern beneath.
What do they call them? What's those called?
Neural tips, of course. You can all play with it. I don't see any point in taking all that to dispense with. So that's measuring sharp and blunt. The other thing about pressure is that, have you heard of two-point discrimination at all? Does that mean anything to you? Your point of contact, the finger, you tell me if you feel or when you feel me touch you. Feel that. Okay, look away. Where did I touch you? Okay. Close your eyes or look away. Tell me now where I've touched you. In two different places. Okay. So she has enough awareness to be able to discriminate between 2 points or 2 or more points of contact. Let's see what happens now. Close your eyes. Where have I touched you now? Right. Just in the one place? You think more than one place? Why do you think that? Did it feel more than one place? Right, close your eyes again. Walk away. Now. There reaches a point where you can't discriminate between 2 points of contact. And it's somewhere around about 1 centimetre. About 8 to 10 millimetres, that sort of range. So if you did that with the sharp points of a pair of geometrical dividers, something like that, you could actually, or a caliper, you can actually work out. So you should be able to, beyond that range, discriminate between 2 or more points of contact. Below that range, you won't be able to say, well, yes, in 2 places. That's called 2-point discrimination. I saw some of you on clinic using a monofilament pen. How many of you have used that yet? Just a couple of you. Again, you need to make sure the patient knows what it is you're doing, and they can see, and you just ask them whether they can see that. This is a fairly coarse one. I don't know, this is 10 gram fibre of monofilament. Rather too stiff to be any use to fishing. So you close your eyes and ask them whether they can feel it or not. And again, map that out. These come in different sort of weights, if you like, different thicknesses. So they go from fairly coarse, 10 gram is fairly coarse, but there are coarser ones than that, to quite fine wispy things. So the idea, if you're really going to get terribly enthusiastic and do the job properly, which none of us ever do, far too tedious, you start with the thickest and you work your way down, fine and fine and fine, until you reach a point, or not, as the case may be, where you